Yes, I think we do have to be, as a society, so we should be more careful about what we put inside our brains.
We should.
Absolutely, we should. I think that, but there's a personal responsibility there. It's knowing yourself, being aware. And this is kind of what I really wanted to talk with you about today, so I'm glad we kind of got on this, is because mental health has become a recent concern to me. And I think that checking in with yourself and being taught that it's okay to be responsible for your mental health. People will do CrossFit, people will work out, people will run for miles, but they don't check in with their mental health in the same way they check in with your physical health. Like the brain's not a part of the body. So I'll give you an experience that I've had recently. And I normally it's like funny and wacky, and that's like kind of what I do in this situation. But I think I might have discovered something that is pervasive in our industry that we're like a petri dish of, that I think, and nobody's talking about. Because in a professional industry like ours, it's everybody's job to look good and successful all the time. It's to look like we are always on top of it, to dress better, to be better. So in December, I was outside setting up for my daughter's first birthday. And so I was in the backyard setting things up. And I got a phone call from my sister who lives in England. And she said, "Mom died 5 minutes ago." And this is my biological mother, did not raise me. But, you know, my dad remarried, and there was a wonderful woman who's still living who raised me, who I call mom. But this is my biological mother who died. And there's all this sort of, at first, it's like, I don't know what to do about this. And then that was right leading into the holidays, and we had a bunch of family come and staying with us, and all the pressures of going to all the things and doing everything else. And all the time this is working like in the back of my mind. And then after Christmas, I started having panic attacks. And I started but unable to control my body. Like, I don't know what's going on. And like, you're just sitting there reading a magazine. And yes, I read magazines. That's still a thing some people do. And your heart starts just pounding like it's going to pop out of your chest. Or you get lightheaded or dizzy, or you feel like you have goosebumps all the time and low levels of nausea. I'm just having these. And I've never suffered with mental illness, depression, anxiety, anything like that. To me, there was always this thing in the back of my mind that, oh, that's what happens to people who don't have their crap together. Okay. And so, you know what I mean?
Right. You had that stigma attached.
But the trauma, I had been processing this, and let me tell you that what I was processing was the opportunity, because she died in cardiac arrest because of an infection, and she was 62, which is young, you know. And so what was happening inside me was I never mended those fences. She never met her grandkids, you know, all this stuff. And this just whole thing that was sitting on the back burner of my mind, this whole mental health thing, part of my life, this big emotional part of my life that I wasn't paying attention to, is now that door's closed forever. And I was just, and for the first time in years, all of my siblings were one place immediately after that. And then I thought there was something wrong with me physically, because I felt like in my mind, like I had processed this emotionally, and like, everything's okay, I'm tough, I can do this.
You thought that you were in a good place with it.
And then that's when, after I thought I was done, that's when the panic attacks started.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this conversation presented by White House Custom Color on YouTube. Be sure to check out our other content and click that subscribe button right there. Right. Right there. It's there somewhere.